Houston, I'm Matt Harrah. More information about recent ethical allegations made against Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner's administration will be revealed today. As Jen Rice tells us, the mayor says a special city council meeting will explain his side of the story.
Former housing director Tom McCasland was fired by the mayor after alleging that the Turner administration was influencing contracts in favor of a particular affordable housing developer to the detriment of families in need. But Turner has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and says nothing illegal occurred. At City Council's weekly meeting, Councilmember Michael Kubosh raised concerns that the mayor won't be attending the special meeting himself.
I was hoping you'd even come and be here to talk to us, but I didn't see you on the agenda.
District E Councilmember Dave Martin pushed back, defending Turner.
So it's not a trial. It's not an indictment on anyone. We're not going to get into that. We're going to strictly focus on the financials and make sure that happens.
3 members of the Turner administration are set to speak at the meeting, including Chief Development Officer Andy Icken. I'm Jen Rice in Houston.
The Harris County District Attorney is investigating the allegations against Mayor Turner. Meanwhile, the founder of Texas EquiSearch is raising concerns about the release of a Galveston County man who was convicted for a suspicious death. Clyde Hedrick was sentenced to 20 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter in the 1984 death of Ellen Beeson. But our own Siobhan Herndon reports he served 8 years and is being released.
Tim Miller is the founder of Texas EquiSearch. His own daughter went missing in 1984 around the same time Ellen Beeson was killed. Miller has long believed Clyde Hedrick was responsible for his daughter's death. Hedrick lived close to the Millers in the 80s.
Clyde Hedrick came to our neighborhood. Now we're in his.
Several years ago, Miller filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Hedrick. That $100 million suit is still pending in the courts.
Does anybody see the picture of Clyde Hedrick when he got arrested for Ellen Beeson and see his picture today? He looks healthier than he has in the last 25 years. All our tax dollars did was make a very sick man very healthy so they can give him the green light to continue what he's done.
The Texas Department of Criminal Justice says Hedrick was released this week under mandatory supervision for good conduct. I'm Siobhan Herndon in Houston.
And a shooting at a Dallas high school left 4 people injured yesterday after a fight between students. Lachey Wise has a freshman son at the school.
Today has been probably one of the scariest days of his life because he's never experienced nothing like this. Woke up this morning to texts and calls from him saying that he's hearing gunshots, and at about 10 minutes after that, he's telling me that they're on lockdown in a dark room. They can't have their phones. I go into panic mode. Obviously, I run out my house.
3 people were taken to the hospital. The suspect is an 18-year-old student who is in custody and being held on $75,000 bail. Sunny day today with a high of around 91 degrees. I'm Matt Harrah, News 88.7.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include Data IQ, an AI and machine learning